where your knowing comes in. Because everything you need to know of God, friend, is not spelled out in the Bible. Many of you think that everything of God is listed right here in this Bible. And I'm here to tell you it's not. That's a misnomer. It's not. If you think God is limited to this Bible, then you're one of those people that has not arrived in the house of knowing. You haven't been dedicated enough in your walk with God to really know. You just know surface level stuff. And that ain't enough. In the testament of Jacob, Jacob speaks to his angel. And we have a portion of what is going on here where the angel is speaking to Jacob. And it says in verse 5 of chapter 1, "So the messenger said to him, 'Do not fear, O Jacob. I am the messenger who has been walking with you and guarding you from your infancy. I announced that you would receive the blessing of your father and of Rebekah, your mother. And I am the one who is with you, O Israel, in all your acts and in everything you have witnessed. I saved you from Laban when he was endangering you and pursuing you. At that time, I gave you all his possessions and blessed you, your wives, your children, and your flocks. I am the one who saved you from the hand of Esau. I am the one who accompanied you to the land of Egypt, O Israel, and a very great people was given to you. Blessed is your father Abraham, for he has become the friend of God. May he be exalted because of his generosity and love of strangers.'" Here we see Jacob's angel speaking to him at a pivotal time in his life. He said it here. I was with you when you were an infant. I've been with you throughout your entire life. You don't see that in the Bible. But you read it in the books that were not added to the biblical canon. Just as relevant, just not added. They didn't get selected. So even if we don't have a witness physically that can vouch for us in the physical world, why would God, knowing his creation, allow us to be dependent upon one another for vouching for our lives? Why would God allow a temperamental man or woman like we are to hold that much power? A corruptible vehicle such as us. I don't care if you're white, black, Latino, Mexican, Arab, Jew, Gentile. I don't care what you are. We're all flawed. Why would God give us that much power without tempering it with something righteous? I'm here to tell you that God has done such. God will use the vessel that aligns properly to God's will to be able to do such. The same vessel that when posed with worldly problems controls themselves and doesn't allow the flesh to overcome the spirit and its or their activity towards those that come against them. Where much is given, much is expected, required. This is the majesty of God's system, y'all. And God has buffers in place all over. Surely there are angels that walk this place that are in physical bodies. And there are invisible angels within each and every one of us that know our thoughts, that know our truest feelings, that know the truest spirit that provokes our actions at whatever instance in our lives. Because there will be multiple spirits: love, anger, jealousy, fear, all spirits. And this angel that is always with us, as I just read to you, will know it. Yet in order for this angel to unlock gifts and blessings upon you, at times in your life when you will need them, or at times in your life when you would have unlocked such gifts, he's got to be able to justify it. This angel is communicating with Jacob that at certain intervals you had reached, you were able to capitalize off of the gifts because you had been dedicated all along. Had you not, that opportunity would have missed you for that season. And you would have had to acquire the level of experiences and ascension so that the next season, when that time came, you could potentially be up for that reward. It's the same way with you and I. But God is saying in the book of Hosea that we suffer from lack of knowledge. We're not reaching it. We're not dedicated to the things that matter, so that we reach the level that we need to have these gifts unlocked. Yet we want them so badly that we aspire for them with the wrong spirit. We'll allow the wrong spirit to be the vehicle in us obtaining them. The book of Numbers, God is speaking to the children and saying, all of these things is yours, friend. Everything, chapter 18, verse 15, everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh, which they bring unto the Lord, whether it be a man or beast, shall be thine. God is giving us the recipe. It's in the spirit. Your striving through faith and you sticking with a thing until you get to know it should be within the right spirit. This is what makes it holy. It's not that you want worldly desires and accolades and materialistic wealth and stuff. It's yours. God is saying in the book of Numbers, and this is thine, and the best of oil is yours, and the best of wine is yours, and the wheat and the first fruits. God has given you the best of everything, friend. It's yours. I don't know where we get this discrepancy with, God wanting us to not have the best, and we've got to live like peasants, and we've got to be poor, and God is not that. God is abundance. God is prosperity, friend. The enemy will come upon you and look to siphon all of your resources, and you will still be abundant. Friend, it has been years in my life where the enemy has come upon me and looked to siphon all of the material wealth that I had, and God has had me in his hand, and I've been in abundance, friend. Abundance. Surely it's been a struggle from some other stuff. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's been all gravy. But I'm here to tell you That God is not here, has not created us to be here to suffer and to struggle. And that the years that the locust ate away, and all of these different things that the enemy comes to destroy, will be given back to you. The only way that you sustain certain things, friend, after coming in and out of experiences through faith and having stuck with things long enough and come to know them, they grant you the ability to endure. Many people will look at you and say, how did you endure that? Friend, I endured it because I know. This is what separates the wheat from the chaff. And my knowing covers me in a way that I don't know if I could even explain it to you. You have to know. You have to know. We were born to know, not just stay in faith. And because many don't know, we are destroyed. You will be destroyed, friend, unless you reach the house of knowing. You got to get to a place of knowing. Or, friend, you will be destroyed. I want to tell you something different because I love you and I want you to be happy and to feel full and to be optimistic. But I would be doing you a disservice. I'd be lying to you. You must. Not you should. Friend, you must get to the house of knowing. Or else, as God said, you will be rejected. And you will be destroyed. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. This goes for the priesthood. This goes for the neighborhood. This goes for all points in between. No one is above it. None. Your knowing prepares you